Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today you're going to see a replay video of a ranked match in World of Warships, and I'm using the Tier 6 U.S. Battleship, the New Mexico. If anyone wants to ever play with me online, I'm on the North American server, and my name is Gundam_Meister. So let's just get things started off here. Obviously, you know, you're in a U.S. battleship, so it's going to be slow going for the first few minutes of the match. But as you can see in the chat menu, looks like we're actually on to a good start here. We have our teams actually communicating, which is a rare thing to find in World of Warships at times. So pretty much, you know, we've just set up, we're going to decide to go to A. And in this match is actually pretty good. We have the slight advantage in the battleships. We have two Tier 6 New Mexicos, and I believe they have a Tier 6 New Mexico and a Tier 5 Fuso.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
So forgive me for not talking too much, as this is my first video, and let's just say I'm not used to it. So it looks like here I've just spotted the Cleveland, and luckily with this new update, I could tell if I'm going to shoot into the mountains or not. So it looks like simultaneous capture of each other's base or of the points, so this way we're not too far behind, and we're pretty much gaining points equally. Alright, so that was the Cleveland attacking my teammate of the New Mexico, so I'm kind of thinking he's not a fully upgraded New Mexico, because I'm surprised that the Cleveland didn't go after me. I was close to target, and I was still under concealment. Alright, so it looks like I finally get my first salvo of the match off. A little about 4 minutes into the game, and it's a pretty good hit. Does some decent damage to the Cleveland. Alright, so, you know, I've caught the eye in Mexico. He already salvoed me, so I'm gonna go right back and hit him, and I deal a good amount of damage, get 5 hits off. You know, I see the salvo coming from the Cleveland early on, so I started turning, and I was luckily able to avoid the entire hits. And I was trying to go for that destroyer there, but he turned away, so I said not to attack. But then I guess I decided to do it anyway. And now I'm under fire. I'm only under fire with one section, so I kind of let it burn off. I didn't want to use my repair tool. I mean, after watching the replay, I probably could have. I was behind an island, so I wasn't really in threat of any major attack.
Torpedoes to port.
Alright, so I'm able to dodge those torpedoes pretty easily. Let's see, we miss everything on the Nicholas. Still burning now, I just used my first repair tool. Now I'm assuming that's the Fuso attacking me, because I can't see it, and it's doing some damage. Oh, and I guess I was mistaken, the Fuso is actually a Congo. Next time I'll make sure to take notes when I do these recordings.
Enemy battleship detected. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I was able to knock off one of the guns in the Cleveland with that front salvo, which is pretty good. As you can see here, pretty much during the entire match, I had my fellow battleship, the New Mexico, behind me, or at least right next to me the whole time, which I could maybe think attests to our overall match performance. We were able to combine firepower on multiple targets. Now you can see here, I'm just typing up to ask that cruiser, you know, move up with us. Luckily, he was actually able to kill the Cleveland and move forward and catch up to the two battleships within the next few seconds here. And pretty much, you know, I'm stuck behind an island. I can't really do anything, so I'm just kind of trying to keep track of the ships and see where everything's going. I know that now we've just spotted New Mexico. I'm going to take off a few shots and I'm going to do pretty much some good damage. I've actually, you know, this is one of my better matches where I've actually led the target pretty well. And we see here we get 5 good hits off. Not a lot of damage, but still some good hits. Now I'm trying to turn away. I'm thinking he's going to fire at me just to get a better angle so he doesn't penetrate me. Do massive damage. And you can see another salvo off at that New Mexico. Another, again, some good hits, 5 hits, some decent damage. I've got myself, you have the fellow New Mexico attacking this New Mexico. And we have, I believe, is our destroyer up front that was taking some shots out earlier. And at this point, I noticed that our fellow cruiser here decided to go inside the island. I didn't think that was a good idea, and you'll kind of see why in a few minutes. Again, you know, I see this New Mexico, again, more broadside, so why not? Keep firing. And I don't know what's going on today with me, at least. I'm pretty accurate, you know, getting some good hits off. Usually I'm missing left and right. And you can see that there's an enemy destroyer, the Matsuki, if I'm pronouncing it right, is right there, taking off. And you're going to see our cruiser pretty much die really shortly. And now you've got 2 battleships that it's going to have against the destroyer, which, you know, usually those odds don't mean very well. Now, again, just keep taking shots off. Why not? It's the only target I can see at the moment. And, you know, me and my fellow New Mexico here doing pretty good damage to him. see, you know, we just got our first warning about they're going to get to win. Looks like they've started to cap both. They have had both positions, but luckily we have our destroyer there recapping B for us. I see the Congo throughout the two islands, so I take a shot. A couple hit the island, but you know I get some good 3 hits on that Congo, which you know later in the match will come in handy. And again, now me and the New Mexico, we're seeing here. I throw out my spotting plane to get some extra range, just to see about taking a few shots. And unfortunately, you know, we've got this enemy destroyer. Luckily, my teammate here was able to get a really good hit off of him. And I'm just about ready to fire and a broadside on that destroyer. Why not? And with that, I get my first kill of the match. We thought originally that the enemy wasn't able to get his torps out, but unfortunately he did. Luckily, my teammate here, Mr. John Akins, was able to avoid all but one of the torpedoes. Not a lot of damage, so overall we're in good condition still. And unfortunately, to avoid hitting the island, I kind of turned a bit into that attack from that enemy New Mexico. As you can see here, I use another repair tool just to bring up my health. Looks like I'm not gonna, you know, have a better chance to use it. It'll give me enough time to repair in the event I need it one more time. So right now, you know, we're losing now over almost 200 points, and me and my teammates decide let's go cap A to halt their point progression and let's see if we can catch up. Because as you can see right now, they have the advantage by 1 destroyer to our 2 battleships still. Now, you know, from earlier, remember that hit from that Congo between the islands. We know he's around here somewhere. So we're kind of figuring out how to, you know, position our guns so we don't get caught on the wrong end. And he's still here with the New Mexico. So, you know, it's the only target I can see. He's broadside. I'm in range, so I'll take the shot. And you can see I don't go full out and double click and send all 4 shots at the same time. I just let it progress. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I figure, you know, with the RNG system with armor piercing, could have an upper advantage. Maybe one salvo will be better compared to the other. I could be wrong, but that's the way my thinking on the game. And now you see we've caught eye on the enemy Congo, and we've now captured both points, so now we're gonna catch up pretty easily with the points as long as none of us die. Now again, luckily I was able to turn. I was avoiding the torpedoes. Looks like their enemy destroyer was, well, you know what, I don't know what he was actually doing. He should have gone to we got an enemy broadside, so why not attack? And we get 9 good hits and a high caliber. It's almost no more health, which is great for both of us. It'll give us more points, then it'll drop down their point cap, because it looks like their enemy destroyer decided to go recapture B from us. So now every little point counts when they start capturing points again. So now we've got to get kills or we're going to lose this match. And I realize at this point in time that I'm about to hit into an island, so I kind of make an immediate left. Now, unfortunately, that means that enemy Congo does have broadside against me. is going to. Luckily, he's behind an island, so he can't do much. You can see my teammate wrapped around the island while I took the long way around, so he's able to attack that enemy Congo, because at this point we need a kill in order to win. So Congo comes into range, I'm able to see him, and I take 2 shots.
Enemy battleship foundered.
And a hit to the Citadel didn't matter, but it's good that we got him, so he's out. So at this point, if neither of us die, we could win the match. And I'm at pretty much low health, and that New Mexico, I believe, is coming at us. Oh no, he's going away. So, pretty guaranteed we're gonna win. Take off a few shots, because that's pretty much all I could do at this point. And, you know, I decided, you know what, I don't want to get a lucky Citadel hit off of me or anything, so I'm darting to get behind that island to avoid any shots from him. And you can see he gets a good 4,000 or 5,000 damage off me, and now I'm in the red. And at this point, you know, he's already fired. Now he's out of my range and I'm no longer spotted, so I'm pretty sure we're good unless that enemy destroyer was able to torpedo my friendly Mexico. It looks like he wasn't. We have about 10 seconds left in the match. It looks like we're gonna win. I give a good game to everyone. It looks like Simpatico here was stayed throughout the match, even though we died fairly early, which was great. And you can see we were able to get the victory. I ranked up to 20. This is pretty much maybe my 3rd or 4th match here. You can see a little over 170,000 coins, 2,700 experience. And now we go to the team score. Rank 3, I'm not disappointed at that at all. We did a good match. Winning is over after all. Most important thing, I could care less if I get 100 experience. If I contribute to the victory in some way, it's great. Now we'll go to the detailed reports. You can see the damage I've caused to the other ships. I was able to take down 1 spotter aircraft. And just to see the credits and experience. So, you know, no premium account, so just all the base experience and credits, a total of 111,000 after the recharges and resupplies of the consumables. And that's about it. I thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully my voice didn't annoy you guys that much.